Hey everyone, and welcome back to TradeGenius, where we're all about cutting through the noise. We're digging deep to find those trading ideas that are easy to grasp but still, actually work. And hey, if you're liking where this is going, if you're tired of all those complicated jargon and just want some straightforward trading ideas, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us out and let us know you're enjoying the content. Now let's get back to it. Alright, so here's the real cool part about this strategy. You know how some things only work in one specific market or on one specific time frame? Well, not this one. Seriously, you could use this on pretty much anything. Forex, crypto, stocks, indices, whatever you're trading. And the best part, it doesn't matter if you're looking at this super short or long term. You can use this on any time frame. Now, just to keep things clear for this little tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how it works using Bitcoin on a 15-minute time frame. But it's not just a Bitcoin thing. This is something you can apply across the board. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. The first tool we're going to use, it's an indicator called the setup 123 scalper. Sounds kind of fancy, right? But trust me, it's a super easy to get set up. So hop on over to the trading view, where you can look at all the charts. See the little indicators button, click on that. Now just type in setup 123 scalper in the search bar. Hit enter and bam. And then select the indicator from the results. Click on it to be added to the chart. Now here's what makes this thing cool. Basically, let's find these little patterns, right? Let's look for those 3 candle setups. It's a 3 candle, well, the middle one picks the highest. But here's the kicker. It's not just throwing out signals all willy-nilly. It's called this built-in filter that only shows you those signals where the market is actually trending. So you're not getting a bunch of false alarms. It's looking for those momentums when things are really moving, and that's where the opportunities are. Pretty neat, huh? Okay, so listen up, because this is where we start making things really interesting. Before we even think about hitting that buy or sell button, we're gonna get that setup 123 scalpel dialed in, right? Think of it like tuning an instrument. You gotta get it just right. So just pop those settings for the indicator, the letter gear icon. Now, up on over to the style tab, you'll see a thing called plot, the second one. We're gonna ditch that. Just uncheck that box. Gone. You don't need it cluttering on a screen. Now for the fun part, colors. You can totally customize these to whatever your eyes like. Makes it super easy to spot those signals at a glance. But hey, you do you. Whatever makes it crystal clear for you is what's gonna work best. Alright, with that done, let's talk about those moving averages. You see those lines dancing across your chart, right? Those are your moving averages. If your price is chilling above those lines, think of it like sunshine or rainbows. We're likely in an uptrend, things are looking good. But if the price dips below those lines, well, that's like a storm cloud rolling in, and we might be heading for a downtrend. Simple as that. It's like checking the temperature of the market. But hold on, we're not quite finished our trading toolbox. We need one more trusty tool. This one's a classic, a legend, totally free, and everyone can use it, the MACD. The moving average convergence divergence. It's like a Swiss Army knife of trading indicators. So, same as before, head over to the indicators. In the search bar, type in MACD or moving average convergence divergence and click on it to add it to the chart from the results. Alright, so we've got the MACD on our chart, but before we start using it, we need to give it a little tune up, right? So pop open those MACD settings and let's dive into the inputs tab. First things we're gonna do is change the fast lane. You'll see at the right, change that number to 100. Then right below it, you'll see a slow lane. We're gonna bump that up to 200. Those changes are gonna help us get a clear picture of longer term trends. Now let's head over to the style tab. You'll see options for MACD and signal. We're actually gonna turn those off. Just uncheck those boxes. We don't need those lines for this strategy. Instead, we're gonna focus on the histogram. Okay, see that zero line? We wanted to make that stand out a bit more. Maybe taking it up a bit or change the color so it's really easy to spot. Now for the histogram itself, this is where things get cool. See that color 0? That's gonna be your green. That's your buy signal. That's your bullish momentum. Change that to green. Now color 1 and color 2, just make those disappear. We don't need them. And finally color 3, that's gonna be your red. Make that a bold, noticeable red. Basically, we're simplifying the MACD to just show us the histogram and zero line. Green for potential bullish momentum and red for potential bearish momentum. It's gonna be spotting those opportunities a whole lot easier. Here's where we got to the good stuff, the actual money making part. So let's talk about setting up a buy trade. First things first, we need to be in an uptrend, right? So make sure the price is hanging out above those moving average lines. That's our first clue that things are looking bullish. Next, we're going to keep an eye out for the setup 1, 2, 3 scalper indicator. Remember, you're looking for the short moving average line to switch from red to green. That's a sign of momentum might be shifting upward. Now this is key. Find the most recent swing high. The highest point the price has reached recently. Draw a horizontal line right at that level. This line is gonna be our trigger. We're waiting for a candle to actually close above the swing high line. That's our initial buy signal. But hold on, we're not jumping in blind. We need confirmation. That's where our trusty MACD comes in. Before we pull the trigger, make sure the MACD histogram is green and above zero line. That's our confirmation that momentum is really behind this move. Okay, now we're ready to open our buy position. For a stop loss, we're gonna place it just below the most recent swing low, and that's your safety, protecting you from any unexpected drops. And for your target, we're aiming 1.5 times the amount you're risking. For sell trade, look for a downtrend, price below moving average lines. Wait for a setup 1, 2, 3 scalper to show a red signal. Draw a horizontal line at the recent swing low. Wait for a candle to close below that line. Confirm with the MACD, a red histogram below the zero line, and enter a sell position. Place your stop loss above the recent swing high and target 1.5 times your risk.